Guys, so recently I discovered a new house, a new fragrance house which is based out of London. They aren't that new on the market. I think they launched in 2022, but they are very new to me obviously because this is the first time I've come across them. And the name is ZH Parfum. And the fragrance that I'm going to be talking to you about today is Madinah Musk from that brand. So Madinah Musk was launched in September 2022 and it's described as a fruity, musky scent. The house basically wanted to create a fruity, unisex scent which is strong and stands out. And the fragrances also aren't that expensive. Like you can purchase the 100 ml bottle for £50, for example. And I think that's the highest the prices get. So today I'm just going to talk to you about Madinah Musk and another perfume as well, but that one's actually going to be discontinued. So I won't go into too much detail of that, but I will give you like a brief overview of what I thought of that fragrance. So Madinah Musk, you've got top notes of bergamot, orange and lemon. You've got middle notes of Mediterranean fruits, and then you've got base notes of vanilla, musk and amber. So this is definitely a strong scent from the first spray with really, really good projection. Comes across fruity with lots of muskiness, but not citrus fresh, but more like a fruit medley. You do feel the orange and the bergamot are slightly more dominant at the start, but they're not overpowering. With the fruits as well, I kind of get like some mango, some pineapple, maybe some melon, but it really is like a mix of all of these different types of fruits. It is a very strong scent though, so if you don't like strong scents, you may like the scent profile, but just go easy on the spraying. So when I tried this the first time, I was like, okay, it smells like something very familiar. So I actually thought that this was quite similar to Musk 7 by Swiss Arabian, where Musk 7 actually feels more smoother. But Madinah Musk is definitely a lot stronger. The scent profile of Musk 7 by Swiss Arabian and this though are pretty much like similar, if not exactly the same. I mean, when I tried them side by side, the scent profile was exactly the same. It was just that Musk 7 was smoother and this one was definitely a lot more stronger and projected a lot more. If you ask me which one do I like between Musk 7 and this, because obviously they have the same scent profile, it entirely depends on my mood and what I'm trying to like, what I want to achieve out of the fragrance. Because if I want to get that attention, then I'd probably go for Madinah Musk because of how much it projects. But if I just want to like make myself feel good and just smell delicately decent, then I would go for Musk 7. So it entirely depends on what you're trying to achieve, what you're looking for, and obviously what type of what level of projection fragrances you like. So Madinah Musk, it remains quite fruity and musky for quite some time, and it projects really, really well for at least 3 hours. And even after that time, it leaves like a trail of the scent behind you. The dry down is around the musk, but you've still got those fruity hints. Overall, the scent lasts ages. Like, I can't put a time frame on it, but I know that it was definitely long lasting, which I liked because a lot of UK brands kind of say that, you know, we create long lasting fragrances and they don't last long at all. So if that's a selling point for you, like if you're going to go for a fragrance that they say is long lasting and then it doesn't, then it's quite misleading and also very disappointing. But that was definitely a positive point for me from this fragrance house because they said long lasting and this definitely was a long lasting fragrance. Overall, I think that Madinah Musk is a really good scent and above average performance and projection. If you like strong, musky, fruity scents, then this is one that you should try. The other one that I tried and I wanted to tell you about is this one over here, which is Dawn of Arabia. So this one is actually going to be discontinued, but I'll just tell you like a little bit about it. So out of the two, I thought that the Dawn of Arabia was a very complex fragrance. So in this you've got orange, citrus, jasmine, rose, herbs, fresh spice and oud and amber. It's another one of their fragrances which is strong and projects really, really well. When I first smelled it, it reminded me of Blue Sapphire. Again, the scent profile of Dawn of Arabia is very, very similar to Blue Sapphire. But you see, Blue Sapphire, it kind of like fills up the house with its smell, whereas this fills up the room. You can see the difference, but this is still really, really good quality. And I think this as well is like £50 for a 100 ml bottle. When I sprayed this, my husband was standing like 6 feet away from me, and he asked if I was wearing blue sapphire because that's the first thing that he thought of when I walked past him. And I said, no, actually, it's the Dawn of Arabia by ZH Parfum. He was quite amazed at how very similar the scent profile was. I think if this is still available on their website and you want a cheaper alternative to blue sapphire, then this is a really good one to try. But because it is going to be discontinued, I'm not going to go into too much detail. But definitely, if you're into blue sapphire and you want to find something cheaper that's, good quality as well. Obviously, we're not talking about the original blue sapphire quality, but something that's very, very good still, then this is one fragrance that you should try if it's still available. So overall, I was quite impressed with this perfume house. They do samples as well if you're interested. At the moment, they've got like 20% off their website, their entire website, if you sign up to their newsletter and place an order. But if you're like an old customer of theirs, you know them, and you just want to buy more fragrances, then you can use the code that they created specially for me, which is SSDFRAG20, and that will give you 20% off your entire order. I'll leave the code for that in the description box below if you are interested. I'm not sure if that code is valid on samples though, but I would say, definitely try them out if you're interested in anything that I just said. And again, just to end on a positive point, for me, the thing that I like the most about this fragrance house is that they said it was long lasting, and it was long lasting. So these two fragrances definitely ticked that box for me, and I didn't find anything misleading or disappointing about that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, then do let me know in the comments box below. Otherwise, I need to crack on with some more fragrance reviews, so I'll see you guys soon.